Hello fam, and welcome to Now Isn't That Interesting, a podcast where we explore this weird thing we call our world. Every episode we will take a word, a concept, or a question and explore it. The world is such a fascinating place, and I'm constantly hearing things or getting snippets of information and being like, I want to know more about that topic. And usually, I think I'll do it later. And then later never comes. So, that's basically the purpose of this podcast. To force my hand a little bit and make me research things and tell you guys why they're interesting. 4 disclaimers. I do not know what I'm talking about. I am just a college student. I don't have any degrees or any explicit knowledge. I'm just a person on the internet reading books and looking at articles and watching videos, collecting information to present to you. I certainly will make mistakes. I will mess words up, but hopefully, I will make something enjoyable in the process. A lot of the time, when you do research, you end up with a lot more questions than answers. Therefore, there are probably going to be a lot of corollary episodes and a lot of really random episodes because I tend to be a little scatterbrained, as you can probably already tell. Now, with that all out of the way, let's begin. So, what's the first topic? The first topic is purple. I love purple. My bedroom is lavender and many of my things are some shade of purple. Recently, I was at a craft store and I saw and bought a big ball of yarn that was the most beautiful shade of royal purple. I was thinking to myself, what makes royal purple royal? I heard in the past that Greek emperors would wear purple, but why? So I did some research and this is what I found. Now, to get out of the gate, I'd like to clarify that when we are talking about the color purple, we're not talking about the motor oil royal purple. When I first started researching royal purple, all that came up was this particular motor oil. I'm not a car person, and I don't know very much about oil, only vaguely how motors oil works in general. No, we will be talking about the historical importance of the color purple. If you want to know more about motor oil, there are plenty of sources online. So, why was purple so popular with royalty? Well, it all comes down to basic economics. Purple, it turns out, was extremely hard to make, and the materials that were used to make it were very rare. The original purple was called Tyrian purple and was produced in a city of Phoenicia called Tirin in modern-day Lebanon. To get the color, they would crush a certain type of snail, Muricide snail. You get very little dye from the snail. It takes 6 pounds of liquid to dye 1 pound of wool. This city was the only city I found that made purple. And because of that exclusivity and the extreme difficulty of making the purple became worth its weight in gold and only available to the richest among society. Purple was so coveted and so widely wanted that, like many things in the ancient world, they used it to the point of near extinction. Surprisingly, though, it did not go extinct. It is interesting to point out that because royalty wore purple and royalty was associated with the gods, the color purple also became associated with the gods and with royalty. So, now, the obvious question is, how do we have so much purple in the modern day? And the answer is similarly simple. The power of science! In this case, synthetics. The first synthetic purple was made in 1856. 18-year-old English chemist William Henry Perkin made it by chance while he was trying to synthesize an anti-malaria drug called quinine. Once the synthetic was invented, of course, purple lost all of its value. in the market, and therefore nobility's attraction to it. So, as always, basic economics for the win. You make something affordable and suddenly people don't like it anymore. Isn't that brilliant? If you have any questions or topics you would like me to cover next, you can put them in the comments if you're watching on YouTube, or you can find me on social media. I'm Cat on the Go on most of my social medias, like Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, so on and so forth. I don't know what else social medias I use. I'm not a big social person. So yeah, until next time, I hope you have fun and keep on learning. Cheers!